ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video with the Answer Moth. Today I wanted to make a video on something which a lot of people have been complaining about, a lot of people have been talking about, and that's the MC80 within Stardust. I played the MC80 when it was new to the game, and it was pretty crap. It was a pretty crap ship. Then they buffed it, gave it more shield health, they gave it more actual health, whatnot, and it was pretty good. Well, they've now given it a tolerance meter, meaning your shield depletes a lot slower. You are by far the most tanky ship at tier 1 and tier 2. But not only that, but it now gets missiles and it gets toggle dual purpose. So, and I also believe the firepower was also increased, the laser firepower. But you could just see, just look at this. I am just eating these guys apart. I mean, of course, I've got my team with me. But this thing is just disgusting. It honestly is. My shield regen, the shield regens even when I'm being attacked. This thing is the most broken ship I have ever seen. It is such a ridiculously strong ship. I have no idea. I'm not even sure if they even test these ships. Like, do they test these updates before they release them? Because this thing is insanely tanky. It is very strong. I mean, of course, when it's getting focused, it will survive longer than your normal ship, but it will eventually get taken down. I've tried so hard to kill one of these things with even the Yamato's wave motion gun, and I cannot kill it. It doesn't matter how hard I try to 1v1 one of these things. It doesn't matter what you're in, an ISD, Yamato, it doesn't matter. You're going to die. This is by far the strongest tier 1 to tier 2 ship in the game right now. Does it need nerfs? No, I would say no. I mean, it does have balancing factors. It's slow. It's very large. It's a massive ship. It does have a lot of benefits where, you know, it has missiles. The missiles aren't great. They are on the weaker side. You know, you're gonna do average of about 1,500 damage with a missile salvo, which is quite, you know, quite terrible. But the main batteries, just look at this. It you crap out so much firepower. It doesn't matter. You are essentially turning the space where you're firing into a soup of lasers. This thing is just incredibly strong. I do think that sooner or later it is going to get a nerf, but people were talking about it. I was like, oh yeah, it's probably not that strong. I mean, you know, me trying to kill one of these things, it was you know, close to impossible. But when I used this and I had this game, I could not believe how stupidly strong this ship is. I couldn't believe it. It is just absolutely amazing. It is a stupidly strong ship. And look, that is a Imperial Venator. And it's not just me shooting him, but you could just see the damage numbers just skyrocket. Look at that. 3,000, 1,000, 2,500. This is just a ridiculously strong ship. It is ridiculously strong. And people, you know, in chat, you can see there, you know, they're complaining about the ISD being too strong. But then I just say, you know, the MC8 can 1v1 an ISD. You know, I've done that before. I've done that. Like, just before I started recording this video, you could see 417,000 damage. and I was brawling. This thing is so bloody good. It's such a good ship. Top speed, yeah, 12. Yeah, it's pretty slow. Your Martyr does 16.1. This does 12. Uh, it's also quite unmaneuverable. But the thing is that these things have gone from being one of the worst dreadnoughts or battleships in the game. I think it's a capital ship. It's gone from one of the worst capital ships in the game to the best. It is by far the strongest ship. I know I'm constantly saying it, but I can't say it enough. It is by far the best ship in the game, tier for tier. If this thing was tier 5, of course you would have to, multiply, the ship's stats and everything. But this thing, with the tolerance meter, this thing is stupidly tanky. It is such a tanky ship. When you think about it, 50,000 shield health, plus the 68,000 tolerance health, plus you have shield regen. This thing is practically unkillable. You can't kill it. It doesn't matter. I mean, even under intense... Just look at this ISD. Look, that's another MC80. And this MC80 on the NT, he doesn't care. He's just going right in. He just doesn't give two shits. He really doesn't care. He's just rolling in. He's going to start to get focused in a minute. And you could just see, you could just see, this is just so stupid. And look, he's getting focused. And his shields are basically not dropping. They're starting to drop now, but I can't put into, I can't put it into reason of just how stupidly strong these ships are. They are so strong. It is almost laughable. It is almost ridiculous of how strong they are. That ISD died like half a minute ago. But the MC80s, man, they're just so stupid. I'm not sure if the other MC ships get the tolerance meter. I don't know. It will be such a meme if this is the only ship that gets the tolerance meter, because it just makes it such a powerhouse. This thing is so stupid. I mean, the thing is that the tolerance meter. Look at the tolerance. The tolerance meter regens as well. So not only do you have 50,000 shield HP, but you again have roughly 60k on top of that. It's ridiculous. But the tolerance meter also, like, as you get shot, the tolerance and the shield health depletes. But the shield health depletes slower because of the tolerance, which is soaking up all the damage. Some damage does get through to the shield, but, that is some damage, not all of it. And that's what makes this thing so stupidly strong, is the tolerance meter. That's just stupid. It really is a ship that has gone from a super high skill cap to a ship which anyone can use and anyone can, do well. Of course, you need to position well, and you can see that I've hid behind a large Imperial ship, and the reason I've done that is I know that the enemy is gonna try their hardest to wipe me off the face of the map. And they have tried. They really have tried. You can see, where is it? Yeah, it's here. They do rush, and the reason why they've rushed is they want to get me out of this spot. They really want to get me out of this spot. And this MC80, bless his heart, he tried his hardest. He really did try. But MC80s are just unkillable now. They are the alpha male of the game. They will dominate the living crap out of any other capital ship. It doesn't matter. I mean, Imperial Feneders will just die to this. ISDs will just die to this. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I mean, look how much my shield is depleting by. It's basically not depleting. That's terrifying. That is honestly terrifying. And it wasn't just that MC80 shooting me. It was this guy. Where's my mouse? It was this guy, and it was another guy up here, and then it was somebody else on the left. So, honestly, to the developers, what were you thinking? How is this balanced? It doesn't make sense. It also has missiles with 70-kilometer range. That makes no sense. This ship makes 0 sense. It really doesn't make any sense. But it's not broken. It really isn't broken. It is an enjoyable ship to deal with. You know, the saying, die from 1,000 paper cuts. This is what this thing is. You die from 1,000 laser cuts. This thing doesn't have large caliber weapons. It has numerous, multiple, unbelievable, unfathomable amount of medium to small caliber laser turrets. Just look at the firepower it's pouring out. This thing eats other capital ships for breakfast. The only capital ship that this thing can't kill is another MC80. And they will be locked in a titanic battle to the death. It will be spectacular. It would be spectacular. Honestly, in the lore, the MC80 did have a ridiculous shield health, but this is just blowing it out of the water. I mean, MC80 used to be one of the worst capital ships in the game, but now it is the best. It is by far the best. I mean, I would bet my money that this could take on a tier 3, probably even a tier 4. It depends on the tier 4, but it can probably quite comfortably take on a tier 3. This thing is stupid. It is dumb. It is really, really stupid of just how strong this thing is. You're going to see as soon as I take some damage. It should be around here. You see the tolerance meter will kick in. Oh no, I don't take any damage. But you can see around... See around here, as I take damage, I'm taking, you got to bear in mind, I'm taking 4 broadsides here. I'm taking missiles. I'm taking, large caliber laser weapons, medium caliber laser weapons. I'm taking all sorts of damage. And I've not taken a single point of damage. This thing is ridiculous. It is honestly ridiculous. Just look at this MC80. He doesn't give a damn. He does not care. He's just rolling up. He's just gonna smash everyone in the face. Obviously, he dies, but this is just fun. This is just fun. I never knew that they buffed the living crap out of the ship. Just look at this. I'm just sat here, not caring about anything else around me, just focusing this other MC80 down, and I don't care because my shield is constantly regenerating. It doesn't make any sense, but it is so funny and so enjoyable. It really is. It is a fun ship. It's not broken, it's fun. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy this video, give it a thumbs down. I'm sorry, I can't believe just how stupidly tanky this thing is now. Put in the comment section, do you think the MC-80 is balanced? I think it is to a certain extent. Of course, when you have multiple of them, then you kiss your ass goodbye because you're not going to be able to kill them. But yeah, this thing is just so strong. The missiles are weak. They're good in deduction, but they are weak. They have a pretty lengthy cooldown, but hey. The lasers are pretty damn strong. I'm not sure on the range. I think it's like 32 km. Yeah, it says 32 right there. But this thing is ridiculous. Anyways, I'm going to see you in the next video. Peace!